Okay, so happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. Um, we are going to be back with Soap. This is season 4, episode 2. The last episode, Jody won the court case for Wendy because the other side, the mother, called the judge and confessed that she was a lying, dirty skank, which is lovely. It's always best when the lying, dirty skanks out themselves so that we all know that they are lying, dirty skanks. And Carol lost. Jessica is still alive and now has a horrible disease named after her, which any woman should be so lucky. I'm having trouble remembering because it's been a week since I've watched an episode because I've been feeling like shit. So we're going to jump in and let the narrator tell us what's going on with the rest of them.
This is the story of two sisters, Jessica Tate and Mary Campbell. These are the Tates, and these are the Campbells. And this is Soap. Now, Jessica, I'm going to play a little game with you to test your mental capacities.
Oh.
Any sounds? Go fish. Swine. Twit. Don't tell him what I've got in my hand, you idiot. Now, Jessica, how many fingers do I have?
10.
No, I mean, how many am I holding up? Jessica, this test only works if you look at my hand.
It's too easy that way. You see, it's more of a challenge if I have my eyes closed.
Okay, here we have this box. And as you can see, there are many different shaped objects, and they all fit into their corresponding holes. Now, you have 30 seconds to put all of the objects into the correct holes. Are you ready? Go!
I love Jessica, but what I was about to say is, have y'all seen that TikTok of the person with the kids' blocks that go in the holes, and they're fitting every single block into the same hole? And the person that's watching is just getting more and more agitated that they're not doing it correctly, even though they all do fit in the same hole if you position them correctly. She did not. She did not jiggle them all right. It's like that ball game with the little ball and the maze. If you spin it, sometimes it'll just go in.
What now?
Now, Jess, I want you to tell me which of these items doesn't belong with the rest.
I have no idea.
I didn't ask you yet.
Oh, I guess that's why.
Ace, king, queen, TV guide. Ace. Wrong. The king of television is Milton Berle. The queen of television is Lucille Ball. You idiot, they're cards. Especially Uncle Milty.
They all have head wounds. Injuries. Recent head injuries is my excuse.
Jessica, you're a delight. I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life taking care of you.
Well, I hope you have better games than this to play.
So does every other man in that
Jessica,
room.
will you marry me? Thought you just slipped that one on by, fella. Thought I wouldn't hear you, huh? Marry me, Jessica. Oh, Jessica. I hear your name. I'm all aflame. Round I go. Down and down.
They've all got head injuries.
Boys.
Oh, no. Easy for you to say. Get away from her, Malou. We'll go away, just the two of us. We'll marry. We'll have a family. She has a family. We'll have small animals. We'll adopt. Don't pay any attention to these lunatics, Jess. I'm your husband. I'm the one you should marry. You can't. You're already married to. Yes, but she threw me out of the house. I think. Did you?
I did.
See? What do you say, Jess? Jessica, I can give you love. I've never stopped loving you, Jess. Your husband can't get a job. He's got a record. Lou wears a rug. Did you know that? You'll stoop to anything, won't you?
Definitely not Chester. Of all of the idiotic options that she has right now, just not Chester, please.
Boys. Get off the floor. And get him up, too. Now, listen to me. I love you all, but I can't marry all of you.
Yes, you can. I have some very influential Mormon friends.
I don't want to marry anyone. Listen, when I died, I had a lot of time to think about my life. And I decided then and there, if I ever got a chance to live again, I was going to do a few things differently. And one of the differences would be that none of you would be with me.
So that's your final decision?
Yes,
Fuck
quite
yes.
sure. I'm sorry, but this is my life.
They're all
You
out.
see, you'll never be able to understand what happened to me. But I'm never going to be the same as I was. I liked myself before, but now I like myself even better. So, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I'd like to take a stroll down the hall. Ta.
I am holding a hit, sorry. I am so happy that Jessica made that decision. She died. She died and came back and chose herself. And I love that for her.
I got the solution!
I thought my screen froze for a second.
Go ahead and publish those pictures of you and me and the 6 naked women. That's a solution. Yeah, because nobody's going to see the newspapers. You and me will buy them all up.
You mean you and me go all over town putting quarters in the vending machines? Then go to every liquor store, every drugstore, every grocery store?
I didn't say it would be easy.
I got the solution.
What?
We fold. Perkins canceled at APB. We got out on tips. That's it. You heard me.
I can't stand knuckling under like this.
Oh, no, huh? Yeah? What about your mother and Polly? Can we let them look at that kind of filth?
Okay. I guess not. But if we give in, we'll be in Tib's pocket.
Hi. Is this a bad time?
Well, not that it's ever really a good time for a sheriff. Crime never sleeps. But this is as good a time as any, so hello.
Hiya, Bert. Danny, do you think we could talk a minute?
Oh, my God. Has this got anything to do with me and 6 naked women?
Oh, listen, I'm going to lead you to near to talk. I have some crime to stop.
Not the best way to start a conversation.
Hey. I'm glad you came by.
Thanks. Oh, boy, this is really hard.
What?
I'm not going to marry you, Danny.
Why not?
Okay. Okay, so we won't get married now. We'll just keep living together, and when we're ready...
No.
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 What are you saying, Polly? What, Polly?
I'm not in love with you, Danny.
You're not in love with me.
I love you. I love you a lot. But I'm not in love with you, Danny. There's a difference.
Yeah, I know that. I know there's a difference, love and in love. Yeah, there's a difference. But, Polly...
Danny, see, when I met you, I had just lost someone that I was in love with. And you were kind and loving and wonderful. And I needed you to fill that emptiness. And I think that I confused that with falling in love with you.
I can't believe you're saying this to me.
And I'm really sorry, Danny. I guess I just wasn't ready, and I didn't realize it until I thought about the two of us getting married. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm really, really sorry.
Listen, it's better.
Better?
Yeah, see, I don't know how ready I really am. I was having second thoughts about the whole thing. I was just saying to Bert before you came in here, Bert, I don't know if I want to marry Polly. It's exactly what we were saying when you came in. Small world. Yeah, so listen, I'll finish up here and I'll come home and to the house and pack up my stuff and go.
It's rough.
I'll always care about you, Danny. And I'll see you later.
Danny was also in a very vulnerable situation when he met Polly because his wife had just died, just been shot and died in his arms. But I'm not saying that she was his true love. They were forced together, and it was a bit of a Stockholm situation where they eventually had feelings for each other. But it's still going to fuck you up to have that person die in your arms. So Polly saying that she was just kind of in a vulnerable situation and she knows that she doesn't want him for sure is fair, but he was also in a very vulnerable situation and is probably not going to know how to take that, unfortunate. Because he has been through it. And I didn't even like him when the series started. He was this stupid, fake Italian mafia guy that was just throwing food around all the time. I hated Danny in the first couple episodes. Now I feel so bad for him.
Ma? Oh, hi, darling. Come in. I didn't wake you, did I?
Oh, no, Corinne, I don't sleep here. It's too dangerous. A woman at 412 fell asleep and woke up without a gallbladder. They were supposed to take 421's gallbladder, but they took 412 by mistake. And then they took 421's spleen instead of 412. And when I closed my eyes to take a nap, they took my Jell-O. So you can forget about sleeping here. Oh, thank you. How are you?
Okay.
I know what happened with Dutch.
What can you do?
So how do you feel?
Not great.
Has she cut her hair?
I am not going to tell you something like there are plenty of fish in the sea, because when Daddy and I split up, someone told me that, and I sat around a whole day wondering why she thought seafood would help. So I am not going to tell you that, but I will tell you one thing. No matter how terrible you feel now, you'll feel better.
I know. Ma, I've decided to go to California.
Oh, that's nice. A trip will be good for you.
To live.
To live?
Yeah.
And do what?
Oh, Corinne, you do not want to live in California. It's grotesque. Corinne, they have earthquakes and fires and mudslides and crazy people.
40 years later, and that's still true.
Have to get away, Ma.
But so far?
I'll call you all the time, I promise.
Oh, I hate long-distance calls because it makes you sound so close when you're really not. You know that phone company commercial that says, reach out and touch someone? Well, you hang up the phone and there's no one there. So depressing. I hate it. It makes me feel so sad. So you'll call every day?
Ma, I'll call and I'll write and I'll send pictures of the baby and I'll come home for holidays.
And birthdays.
Whose?
Everyone. This is very hard for me, Corinne.
It's hard for me to go. I'm scared.
I know. I was terrified when I left home. And I only moved 2 blocks away. You'll do just fine. You're the spunky one. You inherited my spunk. You got Daddy's eyes and my spunk.
But I'm adopted.
I see.
What wasn't she adopted from the same bloodline though? Because wasn't what was her name, Olga, related to Jessica, or was she related by marriage? I'm so confused by that storyline. I think I might need to revisit those episodes.
Then you inherited it after birth. It happens all the time, Corinne. My goodness, I was an adult before I inherited my mother's furniture.
I'm gonna miss you, Ma.
You know what's funny? I have been preparing for this moment since the day you took your first step. And I'm not prepared at all.
But I'll call and I'll write so much, you'll hear more from me than when I'm home.
Won't be the same. Because, you know, when a child leaves home, that child is gone for good. And when they're little and they let go of your hand, they never take it again. But that's the way it's got to be. That's called growing up. It's just that a lot of the growing pains are felt by the parents.
I love you, Ma.
I love you too.
I know. Well, I guess I better go now. Goodbye, Ma.
Goodbye.
Why is this a decision that
My
she's
little girl.
decided to make while her mother's in the hospital, though? Like, could she not have waited till Mom came home? Another week or so, give her time to rest, and then have this heart-to-heart and move? Or does she have an actual plan that we're not knowing about? Because I don't think there's a man for her in California, nor a job. It's just her and a baby that we rarely see.
Danny, we've been through this 100 times. If we stand up to Tibbs and those pictures get published, we're through. And if we're through, we can't legally bring Tibbs in for anything because we won't be the law anymore. You'll find some yes man, make him sheriff. He'll do anything he wants. If we give in, at least we stay in office. We can solve some of the problems in the city. Maybe we can't touch Tibbs, but at least that. We gotta give in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, Bert, I wasn't listening.
Never mind, then.
I'm dead, Bert. I'm dead from the waist up. It's hard to hear when your brain has passed away.
Nobody knows that better than you, Dan.
When she left me, I died. I got nothing to not be dead for.
Danny, I'm sorry. Come on, I know you feel bad, and I feel lousy too, but we can't let your mother know how we feel. She needs our support now.
Okay, Bert, don't worry about me. I'm going to be cheery. I'm going to be pleasant and merry.
That a guy?
He got a haircut too?
This is a wonderful, wonderful day.
Not Bob. Mitch.
He's loaded. He drank a whole bottle of Chevitz.
I'm so glad we got our little ditty ditty deck, our little winnie. And we got another little bitty ditty too. What's his name?
Bob.
Bob, yeah. Bob, you named him after me? Oh, what a wonderful name, Bob. You guys are just wonderful, wonderful.
Bob, the baby's name is Scott.
Scott!
God.
What the hell kind of name is Scott?
It happens he was named after my great-grandfather.
Okay.
No kidding. What was his name?
Danny, help me with the camera, will you please?
Danny's brain is dead at the moment. You have to forgive him.
I'll get a sound check on this thing. Chuck, give me a little voice, would you? Oh, yeah. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, good. Everything's coming through loud and clear.
Danny, this isn't the sound camera.
It's funny, I heard every word.
You know, sometimes he's really frightening.
Please, now listen, you gotta remember this. This is a party. This is a welcome home party for your mother and Wendy and Scott and everybody. Not one word about Tibbs.
Who's Tibbs?
Never mind, nobody.
My love has left me. My life is over. I'm going to worry about Tibbs.
That's good. Let's just keep up that party spirit.
She doesn't love me anymore, Chuck. Hey, I'm sorry, Dan. Oh, she loves me. She's not in love with me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The thing is, who cares?
Hey, guys, you will never, ever guess what Wendy did before. Give up? What's the matter with everybody?
Oh, hey, no, Jody, no. What? We're fine, Danny, right? Everything's really... So,
Yeah, listen, it's not what you think. No one's being blackmailed or considering suicide.
Good. I was concerned.
Judy, come here. Listen, I'm so glad that our little lady is back. Our little.
There we go.
And just think, we got us another little lady too. I'm so very happy.
I'm glad.
He's so very
Tomorrow
happy.
I'll drown myself.
Danny.
What is wrong with everybody?
Nothing.
Hi.
Hey, man, look, Danny, look, your mom's here.
Hi, Mom.
Good to see you.
Happy isn't the word.
Not just closer. He just woke up.
Oh, Scotty. Mate, stay right there. We get a picture right away. Okay, here we go. And, action.
Action for a picture.
This is a movie camera. You gotta move a little bit.
Oh, Bert, isn't this wonderful? Isn't this the happiest day of your life?
The happiest, man. There's no doubt about it, right? Danny?
Hey, it's great. Terrific. Tomorrow I'll take poison.
There's Wendy. She's up. Let's take a picture with both babies.
Okay. The queen has risen.
Well, you'd know.
This is great stuff. So great. So, Danny, get in there. Come on. Get in. Yeah, go over underneath the sign over here. Easy. Oh, that's great. That's terrific. All right, now smile. Smile, Danny, smile.
I am smiling.
All right, wait, nice. All right, cut. Hello. It's, what's his name? Yeah, we received them. Well, the ball is sort of in your court now, don't you think?
Who's he talking to?
Bjorn Borg.
Hey, what am I doing? What am I doing? Listen, you little creep. Go ahead and publish them. Yeah, no, hey, I know exactly what I'm saying here. I'm sick and tired of honest people like us knuckling under the filth like you. Yeah, that's the final word. No, wait, I got a lot more to say to you, pal.
I don't think they heard that.
Wrong number. Man, please, now don't ask, okay? No, it's police work. There's no problem. It's just that it's very top secret, right? It's not right, Dan? Right.
Danny, what's going on?
Truth, Ma. The moment of truth is here. Nothing else matters anymore. I gotta meet the enemy head on, 1-to-1. My life is fighting crime now. I gotta make the world safe for little people like this.
Okay, let's go. Come ahead. Okay. Action!
Jody, what is it?
Where's Wendy?
Wendy's been kidnapped.
What?
How?
Oh, my God.
Wasn't he just with her before he came down the stairs to tell them about something she had done?
Now that Polly has left Danny for good, will Danny assume she doesn't want to see him anymore? Now that Corinne has left home for good, will she find happiness in California? Or at least a terrific deli? Since Jessica has told the guys none of them can be with her, will they continue to play cards together? Will Tibbs publish the naked pictures of Bert and Danny? And if so, will they be available in wallet size? And who kidnapped Wendy? And why? These questions and many others will be answered in the next episode of Soap.
Well, the who and why are obvious, but I'm wondering how as quickly as it happened, because again, he had just come down the stairs, and then by the time he went back up, she was gone. I know it can happen very quickly if somebody is going to take a child, or even, if a child can die of SIDS and very quickly, a child can drown very quickly, but he literally had just come down the stairs. And then by the time he's gone back up, maybe 5 minutes. That is, I don't know why that's fucking me up.